Calycanthus floridus, also known as eastern sweet shrub, usually has its main blooms in May and June, but will bloom throughout July as well. And here we are in September. Nature has a way of surprising us by giving us such beauty even at unexpected times.
Hello, neighbor, and welcome to Short Meadow. It's hard to believe that in just a few days it will be fall here, but the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting cooler, so it's time for us to start thinking about how we're going to get ready for the fall and also for the coming year. Today on this episode, we'll collect some seeds for fall planting, prepare an old raised garden bed for planting cut flowers, and clean up around the garden a little. So during our last episode, I took some time to show you the seeds that arrived in the mail that I'm planning on planting this fall. That's great if you don't already have the flowers. It's great for starting your garden, but long term, even more affordable is collecting the seeds yourself. And it may sound difficult. I certainly am intimidated by this process, um, but it's a lot easier than you may think. Now, this is Monarda cypriodora, lemon bee balm. And as you can see, it's pretty much drying out now. And it's time to at least collect some. Normally what you want, and they're here, you can see that this seed heads have turned brown. And so they are pretty much ready to be collected. So what I'm going to do today is collect this one right here. And frankly, that should do it for next year. So I'm going to collect that and I'm going to put it in this envelope carefully, like this, seal it up, and then I'll leave that out in the heat for the next day or so, just so it can continue to keep drying, and it will be ready then for me to plant this fall.
I'm in the process of transforming this from an unused veg garden patch into a cut flower bed for my wildflowers. I don't like cut flowers out of our meadow, so this is one way that I can have cut flowers for inside the house and keep flowers out in the field right where they are. So I've just removed all of the weeds and grasses that were in here when this was an unused veg garden. And now it's still not ready because all of the seeds that have grown this summer into here are still here. So I'm going to lay down some cardboard, and then finally I'm going to put some black plastic over top of it to keep it heated up and to try to get rid of all those things so that in late October, when I plant my cut flower garden, I'll be able to do so knowing that pretty much everything in there is going to just be the wildflower seeds. So who caught the mistake that I made? Okay. So the reality is gardening is not something that we do perfectly. We sometimes make little mistakes that are easily fixed, and sometimes we make big mistakes which really require a lot of fixing. mistake I just made was I skipped a step. Uh, we need to water the cardboard before I lay down the plastic. And so that's what we're going to do right now. A lot of people think the only reason to wet the cardboard is to really secure it against wind and ensure that it stays in place. But there's more important reason than that. It really enhances the smothering. When we put the cardboard down and wet it, it adheres it to the ground, and that begins the process of blocking the sunlight and the oxygen, which kills the plants beneath it. Wet cardboard helps create a tighter seal against the soil, preventing even small gaps where weeds can get sunlight and survive. So when we put that down and then put the plastic over top of it, it superheats it and enables the smothering to be much more effective. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to leave the black plastic on for 4 to 6 weeks, or late October, early November, when I'll remove it, and then I'll go ahead and also remove the cardboard and plant my seeds for the wildflower cut garden. This year, the Senna Marylandica, or wild senna, uh, has been absolutely beautiful. It's grown tall, it's had beautiful yellow flowers, but now we're moving into colder weather and it's dying out. And so, what I'm going to do today is a little bit of cleanup. I'm not going to do a lot because I really like the look of the dying plants as it comes into fall and winter, and it gives a lot of cover for our wild animals to hide, to forage for food during the winter months. But obviously, when stuff starts growing over and into our pathways and into our stairs, it's time to do a little trimming. If I'm going to do a little trimming on the wild center, what I try to do is go the full way back to the ground and cut it right closest to the ground and then pull it up. There's a couple reasons why it starts falling over. One is look at all those seeds. Oops, look at all those seed pods that it has. That combined with the hard rain we've been having lately has really challenged this plant to be able to stand properly. And so we'll take that off and put it on our waste bin and begin again waiting for it to come up next year. Okay, so now my stairs are clear. People can walk safely up and down the stairs. But the rest of the wild senna I'll be keeping so that we can enjoy it in the fall and winter. Thanks for joining me today. I'll look forward to seeing you back here in Short Meadows soon.